February 24, 1942. Panic over Los Angeles. The skies above Southern California erupted in chaos as U.S. military forces unleashed a barrage of anti-aircraft fire into the night. Known as the Battle of Los Angeles, this bizarre incident unfolded just months after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, heightening fears of an imminent invasion along the West Coast. What began as a suspected enemy air raid ended as a striking example of wartime paranoia, leaving historians to debate its significance in the context of World War II America. The incident started late on February 24th, when radar operators detected an unidentified object 120 miles west of Los Angeles. By 2 a.m. on February 25th, air raid sirens blared across the city and blackout orders were enforced. At 3:16 a.m., the 37th Coast Artillery Brigade, stationed in the region, opened fire with 1,400 rounds of anti-aircraft ammunition, aiming at what they believed were Japanese planes. Searchlights swept the sky over Culver City, Santa Monica, and downtown Los Angeles, illuminating a scene of confusion that lasted until 4:14 a.m. as residents watched in terror, convinced the war had reached their doorstep. No Japanese aircraft were ever confirmed. The official explanation, issued by Secretary of the Navy Frank Knox on February 25th, attributed the incident to war nerves and a false alarm, possibly triggered by weather balloons or civilian aircraft. Army General George C. Marshall later suggested meteorological balloons launched from nearby Santa Ana might have sparked the panic. Yet the response was massive. 5 civilians died in the chaos, 3 from heart attacks, 2 in car accidents amid the blackout, and property damage from falling shells peppering neighborhoods like Long Beach was widespread. The Los Angeles Times ran headlines screaming of an air battle, fueling public hysteria. Historically, the Battle of Los Angeles reflects the raw anxiety gripping America in early 1942. Pearl Harbor, on December 7, 1941, had shattered the nation's sense of invulnerability, and the fall of Singapore to Japan on February 15, 1942, intensified fears of Pacific Coast vulnerability. Japanese submarines had already shelled oil fields near Santa Barbara on February 23rd, a day before the Los Angeles incident, proving the enemy could strike close to home. In this climate, the military's hair-trigger reaction was less a blunder than a symptom of a nation on edge, grappling with an unfamiliar state of total war. The event also exposed flaws in wartime coordination. Conflicting reports from the Army and Navy, with the former claiming up to 15 planes were spotted and the latter denying any threat, underscored communication gaps that plagued early war efforts. Culturally, it left a mark, inspiring conspiracy theories about UFOs and even a 1949 film, The Battle of Los Angeles. More than an oddity, this night in 1942 stands as a testament to how fear can amplify perception, turning shadows into enemies, and a quiet sky into a battlefield. Fact-checked against military records and contemporary accounts, it remains a pivotal, if peculiar, chapter in America's wartime story. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history,